Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the X-Shot Manic. This blaster was purchased at Target, where it regularly retails for $7.99 USD, and its recommended age is ages 8+. So without further ado, let's get this blaster out of the box. Included with the blaster is 24 X-Shot darts, 2 dart holders which hold 23 darts each, and a rail-to-rail adapter which allows you to attach the Manic to other blasters using standard Picatinny rail. And speaking of rails, this blaster has 5 of them, 5 standard Picatinny rails, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 1 on either side of the blaster, and 1 on the bottom of the grip. To install accessories, it's pretty simple. You just slide them on the rails like so. And as I mentioned before, this is standard Picatinny rail, so I have here the Dart Zone Pro Mark III red dot sight, which can attach the blaster pretty easily. The dart storage is pretty simple to use. All you have to do is insert the darts into the slots. Now the Manic is a pretty simple single shot spring-powered blaster. You load a dart into the barrel like so, pull back on the charging handle to prime it, and pull the trigger to fire. But before we take the Manic out on the range, I just want to make a quick announcement that we are going to be introducing a new dart to the dart pool. These are the Dart Zone Nitro Shot darts. These seem to be the replacement for the red and green Sure Shot darts, so I will be slowly phasing those out in favor of these, little by little. These are available at Target for $9.99 USD, which isn't a bad price since you're getting 200 of them. They're also available in store, so you don't have to order these online, which I think is a huge plus. So we're going to start using these today with the Manic. So without further ado, let's go out on the range and see how the Manic fares. All right, so here we are out on the range. As you can see, we have our targets set up over there. It's a little breezy, so some of the targets have fallen down, and I'm not gonna waste time setting them up because they're just gonna get knocked down again. So normally, when I review a blaster with dart storage, I like to fill the dart storage up with darts and see how many darts we lose by the end of the review to determine whether or not the dart storage is good. The problem is, the Manic's dart storage is, well, you should give it a little shake and they kind of just fall off. Doesn't matter which one of these slots I use, they just fall off of the little posts here. Not to mention that one of the posts is very loose as well. That thing is moving without much effort. Yeah, we can't even use the dart storage in this video, so there's that. The little rail-to-rail adapter is holding on strong, so we'll keep that on at least. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, that is your sight picture. All right, so we're about 25 feet away, and we're gonna be firing 6 of each dart, starting off with X-Shot. All right, let's see if we can hit anything. Let's aim for the target on the left. That went down. I'm aiming for the green can. And that should be it. Now we're going to move on to Nerf. Once again, 6 shots. Let's see if we can hit anything. I'm aiming for the target on the right. Okay, hit the blue can instead. That went up. And last one. Knocked it down, but kind of missed. Next we have Adventure Force. It's going to hit anything. Aim for the target on the left. That went down. Nope. Hit the wood. Went down. Okay. Didn't really seem like it liked Adventure Force. Next we have Dart Zone Sure Shot. I usually have pretty good luck with these, so let's see if we can hit the target on the left. Okay, a little bit straighter. Okay, hit the can. Went underneath. That one was a little too high. I'm noticing I kind of have to angle the blaster up quite a bit for me to hit what I'm aiming at, so I'm not sure what that's all about. And lastly, we have our Dart Zone Nitro Shot darts. First time using one of these. Let's see how these fare. We're gonna aim for the target on the left once again. Okay, a little low. Okay, that was a little too high. Okay, got it. Aim for the target on the right. Okay, hit the can. All right, I'm gonna say it. Nitro Shot seemed to be the best here. it seemed to work the best. Now, I don't have any hope that this blaster can hit anything from more than 25 feet, so we're gonna end the range part of this video and go back inside and give you my final thoughts. All right, so what are my thoughts on the X-Shot Insanity Manic? Where better to start than talking about the dart storage that, if you remember from the range portion of the video, doesn't even stay on the blaster. First time I've ever seen a problem like this. And no matter which one of these slots you use, they'll still fall off the peg regardless. In fact, one of the pegs is super loose. However, the one on the other side seems to be just fine. As well as the rail-to-rail adapter, that seems to also be just fine. Now, of course, quality variation in blasters is a thing, and this issue may not be present on every Manic, but just letting you all know that if you are thinking about purchasing this blaster, that might be a problem you may run into. Now for my thoughts on the blaster itself. This blaster definitely has some shortcomings that we'll talk about later, but for now let's talk about the things I like about the blaster. For one, the charging handle is pretty smooth. I really like that. It also has a pretty nice trigger as well. The grip is pretty nice. It didn't get uncomfortable using this during the range test. I like the inclusion of the rails. Gives you a lot of expandability options, and it generally looks kind of cool. But something I'm not a huge fan of with this blaster is the plastic quality. That's something I've noticed with a lot of the other X-Shot blasters I own. The plastic quality is not always the greatest. This blaster is kind of squishy. It's got some gaps here and there, and it just feels super light. To be honest, it kind of reminds me of a dollar store blaster. Like a step up from dollar store is how I would describe this blaster. I don't really see this thing breaking anytime soon though, so it should be fine, but I do think they could have gone for a much nicer plastic. But would I overall recommend the X-Shot Insanity Manic? Well, this blaster is simple and gets the job done, and the price is also not that bad. I would definitely recommend checking out your other options first before deciding on the Manic. There's plenty of other single-shot spring-powered blasters out there. They're around the same price, but they may be a little bit higher build quality. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on the X-Shot Insanity Manic. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.